Alright guys, we're back for another Dokkan battle video, and we are continuing the journey to rainbow every single unit in Dokkan. Today we're going to rainbow a pretty horrible unit, honestly, this Super Saiyan Vegeta. There's not really many redeeming factors to him. I mean, he's a very old unit, he's only got 6 links, his passive sucks, attacked enemies attack minus 40%. This guy is in bad need of an EZA. He's not even really on that many category teams. The one thing that is interesting for him, I guess, is the fact that he is actually a villain unit. A lot of these very early Super Saiyan Vegetas Dokkan does actually have listed as villains. So, I mean, that's always good, because there's way less villain characters in Dokkan than there is hero characters. So, again, that could give this guy, I think, a little bit of extra value compared to normal sort of Super Saiyan Vegetas and stuff like that, right? So, right now, he's not going to be too good. In the future, than EZA, he could potentially be solid. Let's go ahead and test this guy out, though, this physical Super Saiyan Vegeta. Alright, guys, so we are back. Our boy Vegeta got an EZA. The first portion of this video where I rainbowed him, that was recorded back when Dokkan Fest Fidel came out. And I was using all of the, rainbowing every unit that was on banners so I could, then start getting coins for them. Now, this is the first video that I'm recording today. In the middle of the night last night, I think my computer crashed and updated, and, like, a whole bunch of my, everything got messed up. So, the cord issues returned during this video, and my mic was broken. I mean, obviously it works now, but it was messed up when I was first initially recording this. So, I've still got the footage of actually going through, the showcase, so I'll just sort of do, post-commentary until the very end when I realized everything was broken. But, alright, let's check out this Vegeta. He's not really the greatest, but his sticker attack, or his sticker effect does kick ass. Alright, so we're here in an event. We are starting out on the Gifted Warrior / Kamehameha team, and, yeah, again, this whole video sort of got, run through the ringer thanks to the Windows update. I believe that's what all my issues were. I mean, I don't think it's a coincidence that, the cord stuff is messed up, and then, my mic is, everything's messed up at the same time. Probably not. So, alright, we're starting out on Gifted Warrior / Kamehameha. Again, I think this Vegeta, for the most part, is honestly not that impressive. I mean, after, sort of going through this showcase, I'm seeing a lot of his numbers for this, the second time right here. So he's at 114k defense. Remember, he does get 40% defense when he super attacks, which, it's going to put him at a reasonable defensive level, I would say. Also, I was pointing out right there that, remember, Gifted Warrior / Kamehameha, this is a 130% defensive leader skill that we are under right here for the Dokkan Fest Trunks and Goten. Typically, I like running AGL LR Gohan a lot of times, to make sure to get that 170% defense, because I used to be someone who was like, nah, I like attack and HP better, but now I feel like that defense is very handy. Alright, so Vegeta's links, he has Super Saiyan, Saiyan Warrior Race, Golden Warrior, Royal Lineage, Prepared for Battle, and Shattering the Limit. Those are this Vegeta's links. So it is going to be fairly easy to activate a lot of these links, for a lot of the teams you're going to run him on. He does, unfortunately, only have 6 links, which does suck ass. I really hate that, they're EZAing these units, that have 6 links, after the link level update, where links are a huge, huge thing, and they're not like, oh, I don't know, maybe we should just give him a 7th link. They easily could have given that Super Saiyan Vegeta the Prodigies link, which, the Tech Goten has right there. Goten, by the way, is a support type unit. He's giving Vegeta 40% attack and defense and 3 key. And then, obviously, with the Angel Vegeta, we have a lot of links. So, 2.59. I mean, this is a good situation for Vegeta, and that's what his attack stat is. Again, that's honestly not that impressive. I do see a lot of people get upset, right? When I'm talking about, 2 million attack stats, 3 million attack stats aren't really that impressive. I know people were really mad at me in the Great Saiyan video, because I kept saying, oh, 3 million attack stats are unimpressive, but it is, dude. Look at the way we compare these units. So, LR Great Saiyan 1 and 2, since I was using them as an example, I compare them to LR Master Roshi and LR Prime Battle Frieza, because they're, the same type of unit. They're a free-to-play LR that's gotten an EZA area. And, Great Saiyan 1 and 2, their damage is nowhere near what, Frieza and Roshi are able to provide. Now, Frieza, damage is his main forte, but, Roshi, out damages them, and he's sealing, he's stunning, he's supporting, he's got a revive, he has an active, right? Like, you just go through it. And that's why, you know, it's kind of like, just like, okay, like, yeah, like, Roshi's a lot better, and then I'm comparing their attack stat to his, again, because he's, the thing, too, is LR Roshi is 500 times easier to get than Great Saiyaman 1 and 2's EZA. It's not even close. Roshi is, like, the easiest free-to-play LR to get in the game, pretty much, and he's the best by far. I don't even think... Honestly, like, as time goes on, I just feel like Frieza and a lot of these other units, they're just not even close, dude. It's just that simple. They're just not even close. Now, this Vegeta, I'm directly comparing him to his contemporaries during this Tanabata EZA, like, you know, festival that we have going on. The Super Saiyan 2 GT Goku, way better. Majub, way better. AGL Super Saiyan Goku, I think, is way better. The SCR Super Saiyan 2 Vegeta, I think, is way better. And then the Super Saiyan 2 Gohan right there. He's going to be probably the next video I record, the level 10 links for him. His EZA, that Gohan is going to be crazy, by the way. You're going to be using him. He's a Kamehameha support that's giving, like, you know, 2 key, 35% attack and defense. He's a god. This Gohan is a god. So, like, I'm going to be rocking him a lot. He is very, very good. So this is a ridiculous rotation for Vegeta. Now, his defensive stat is actually looking really good right here. Because remember, he's getting 40% defense on super attack. And that's going to, you know, be more impactful because of all the support we have on rotation. Remember, Vegeta is getting 75% support attack and defense on this rotation. And right there, I was just pointing out how Vegeta, he has horrible super attack effect. All it is just greatly lowers defense, which just sucks. Like, that, it's terrible, right? Like, that does not help him at all. All right, so let's go ahead and see what our boy Vegeta is going to do, again, with 75 attack and defensive support. I think most of his links are active, or a lot of his links are active. Super Saiyan, Saiyan Warrior Race, Shattering the Limit, all of those links are active. I know neither Gohan or Goten have Prepared for Battle. Golden Warrior is irrelevant, and neither of these characters have Royal Lineage either. Alright, so there's Gohan, double Super Ring right there. See, like, his damage is, like, competitive with Vegeta's, and he's supporting as well, right? Like, it's just, it's very mysterious. Very, very mysterious why they downplayed this Vegeta so much, I think, compared to the other units. Because 2.94, 75% support with, you know, several of his good links active. And that's what he gets. Like, that's horrible, dude. In 2021, that's awful. Awful. Alright, so now we're over here on the Super Saiyan category team. Vegeta, I mean, like, he's gonna work fine on this category team, right? You know, we have him here with the GT Dokkan Fest Vegeta. I mean, these units are just, like, so utterly ridiculously busted, right? GT Dokkan Fest Vegeta as well as the GT Dokkan Fest Goku. The Super Saiyan versions are so good. Now, remember, with this Vegeta, we are going to have most of our good links active. I think the only, like 2 links that are really going to give Vegeta good stats that aren't active here are Saiyan Warrior Race as well as Shattering the Limit. Now, I think one of the main reasons this Vegeta really disappoints me, right? So, he has this ability on his passive where he debuffs the enemy's attack and defense by 40%, which is really strong, right? Like, I'm not going to downplay that 40% debuff whatsoever. It's a very, very good ability, right? You go into, like, Super Battle Road stages or Battlefield, and you hit an enemy with a 40% attack debuff, that shit is going to hit nice, dude. Like, that's going to be really good. But unfortunately, for Vegeta, it's only a 1-turn debuff. That's what hurts this guy. I think if they had given him that 40% debuff he's got, but rather than it being for just the 1 turn, if it was for 2 turns or 3 turns, I think this Vegeta would be really good, actually. And he would be a great option for not only Super Battle Road stages, but also Dokkan Battlefield. Now, I will say, he definitely still can help in those stages as he is right now, right? Like, it's not like he's the worst unit ever. He's actually a legitimate option. And the other thing, too, I know about this Vegeta is he did come out, I think he's one of the original units that came with the game first opened up, and I'm pretty sure this Vegeta, his SSR, was one of the original units in this game, right? Like, that's, so, you know, if you think about that, the fact that he's literally a day 1 character, literally, like the first day the game came out, I think he was in the game, and he's actually, like, a reasonable option right now. I mean, if you think about that, like that's good. Like they did a okay job with this EZA there, but if we're comparing him to the other units that just got EZAs, you know, in the exact same manner from the exact same event, Vegeta just pales in comparison, right? Now, the other thing, too, is remember that Vegeta is an extreme class unit. Vegeta is not a hero class character. Vegeta is a villain character. So that's why I really wish they had gone even more overboard with his EZA, because, you know, as like there's so few villains in this game. There's a million like Vegetas all over Superclass, like on all these category teams, stuff like that. You know, making the villain side of things stronger is a good idea, but unfortunately they went pretty light with this Vegeta. Again, I think that if they either gave him more defense, more attack, or his debuff was for several turns rather than one, I think that really would have helped this Vegeta. But as of right now, I just am really unimpressed by him. You know, I think you situationally, some times in Super Battle Road and Dokkan Battlefield, I think that attack debuff, not only can it really help you, it could literally save you. Even only for one turn. 40% is massively powerful, but again, he could have been so much more, and he should have been so much more. Alright, so now we're over here on the Vegeta family team / GT Hero. Obviously, you know, a lot of these Vegeta characters link up incredibly well together, right? Like, you know, the Rage Super Saiyan Trunks, the Father-Son Gallic Gun, he activates a lot of links with this Vegeta. The Tech Blue Vegeta activates a lot of links with this Vegeta. Like, this Vegeta right here is just a very good support type unit for any sort of Vegeta character that we do want to show off, right? On this turn, we have all of Vegeta's links activated except for Golden Warrior. Golden Warrior is the only link we don't have activated. Again, dude, I'm sleeping. My computer died on me in the middle of the night. Like, I wake up and everything is broken. Like, what can I do? Hopefully the cord issues, it's only just this video. I think it will be, but we'll see. Because remember, the issue secretly for all these months was that my Elgato was broken, and I had no idea, right? I mean, my Elgato is definitely not broken. That's definitely not the case. Maybe the cord legitimately is the problem, but I think it's just that this update just messed things up for me. Now, this is, again, a god turn for Vegeta. We have Blue Vegeta activating all of his attack links. The only link not active is Golden Warrior, which just gives key and defensive debuffs to the enemy. He super attacks right there, giving an extra attack buff for Vegeta. And we have GT Trunks and Goten giving 40% support. He's under... Dude, like, you can't... I'm going to check this comment section. And if you're getting on me because I'm calling this Vegeta mid, you cannot believe what you're saying. This rotation, all of his attack links active, double support. He's getting support from the Blue Vegeta, who's a support type unit, and he gives attack support on super attack, and GT Trunks and Goten, and this guy is still under a 3 million attack set. He's not good, right? Like, I'm not going to call him bad, but he's not good. They messed up with this guy. I think that they were scared of his 40% debuff, like, being, like, as powerful at it, because, again, it is ultra powerful, right? Like, STR Omega Shenron is a great option in Super Battle Road because of how strong a 40% attack debuff really is, right? But the thing is that Vegeta, if Vegeta's was just passive, like just for that turn, he lowered enemies' attack and defense by 40%, this Vegeta would actually be a god tier unit. That's literally all it takes. Like, if it was just, instead of he needed to hit the enemy, it was just passive all enemies, he would become a god tier unit, because it's a ridiculously powerful ability, man. 40% attack debuff is super strong. And there's so many different stages, right? This Vegeta's obviously not going to be good at all, like, pretty much at all, for, like, GT Legendary Goku Event or Infinite Dragon Ball History and stuff like that. These stages where the enemies are immune to attack debuffs, but he doesn't need to be. Right? Like, not every unit needs to be a god in every single stage. If they could help in at least some stage, the unit's got value. There's hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of characters in this game, right? So I'm okay with them being specialized towards certain situations and stuff like that. And this Vegeta sort of is. But again, I just can't help but feel like he should have been a bit better. His defense is solid. I think a lot of times you could see him around 200k defense. Link set is good, but his damage is very, very unimpressive for a unit that's coming out today. Like, this guy came out on July 20th. I'm recording this video on July 22nd, and, like, his damage is already outdated. His damage is outdated 2 days after, well, literally on release, right? So, I mean, I don't know. Let me know what you guys think of our boy Vegeta here. Again, I'm gonna stop of just shy of calling him bad, because there will be situations, I think, for at least a free-to-play player out there or something like that. If you get this guy done, he can actually save your ass in like a Super Battle Road stage or Battlefield. You know, the new Dokkan Battlefield stages are very difficult for many players that are currently out on JP, the Omega Shenron set. So, like, you know, a lot of the enemies can be still attack debuffed. Not Omega, the hardest boss in the game, but a lot of the other enemies in Battlefield can be attack debuffed, right? So this Vegeta definitely can help you in some of those stages, right? It certainly can happen. Alright, so let's go ahead and get this attack set here with B Pan's active skill. We'll have Blue Vegeta super attacking first. Again, we're going to have, I think, basically all of Vegeta's links active right here, except for Golden Warrior, right? Which, again, doesn't really give stats. Defense, 134k. All right, so let's see what our boy Vegeta is able to give us in terms of attack stats right here. And we will finish up after we get this active skill rotation from B-Pan, as well as the Blue Vegeta. Remember, Blue Vegeta giving a lot of support. When Blue Vegeta super attacks at the start of turn, he's going to give a moderate little attack buff as well. So that will sort of like bump up the physical Super Saiyan Vegeta's damage a little bit. And he gets up to 3.4. I mean, in like his best situation, a 3.4, that's like not good, dude. That is really like, no, sorry. Again, give me the attack debuff for 3 turns, and I'm cool with it, because then he's dominant in Super Battle Road at least. As it stands, I would say he is okay, I think, in Super Battle Road stages, or Battlefield if the enemy can be debuffed. I mean, honestly, I imagine this guy can be solid for a lot of players in Dokkan Battlefield, because, like, especially, like, the newest set, I've seen a lot of people really struggle hard with it. And, you know, this Vegeta debuffing definitely could be very useful. Alright, so this is Gifted Warriors Exaltation. Super Saiyan Vegeta. Remember, he is an extreme class unit. This is a villain unit. His leader skills AGL, Int, and Physical type. HP, attack, and defense 80%. That sucks. I mean, it doesn't really matter, though. His super attack is the Big Bang attack, which does supreme damage and greatly lowers enemy defense. So, obviously, his super attack effects are pretty bad there. His passive skill, Genius Prince, gives him 120% attack and defense at the start of turn. Then he gets an additional 40% attack and defense when performing a super attack. And then finally, he debuffs the attacked enemy's attack and defense minus 40%. The defensive debuff, I think it lasts for, I know at least for this super attack one lasts for a couple of turns, but I don't know, man. The fact that that attack debuff right there, it's just for that turn, really makes him not as impressive as he could be. I mean, if you go into a Super Battle Road stage and you get lucky and, like, you're running this guy as a floater, and then, you know, one of the enemies is only attacking that floating spot, then you can really neutralize the enemy's damage, right? Like, a 40% debuff in Super Battle Road is very powerful, but by limiting it to only one turn, you really limit this unit's effectiveness, honestly. Because the only thing he does that's even, like, good in this day and age, really, is that debuff. I mean, his defense is, like, I would say his defense is good, right? Like, I don't want to undersell his defense. I think it's fine, actually. But his attack stats are just, like, very low for a unit released in 2021. His links are Super Saiyan, Saiyan Warrior Race, Golden Warrior, Royal Lineage, Prepared for Battle, and Shattering the Limit. His link set is fine. It's good. It is a shame he only has 6 links, though. 12 key multiplier is 140%. That's pretty good, considering this guy's TUR came out in April of 2017. This guy predates my JP account, so that's 12 key multiplier is fine for that. In terms of EZAs, he could be good for the Int Kid Buu EZA. He could help you get some Zenny there. The Int Goku Jr. EZA as well. He could also help you get some Zenny there. And even the Int LR Super Saiyan 2 Gohan EZA. So this Vegeta has a number of EZAs he could actually be pretty handy in. That's pretty good. And then finally, our boy is on a couple of different category teams here. The good news is that he is on teams that needs the help, right? Here he is on Pure Saiyans. Obviously, that doesn't need help. Vegeta family does, though. I'm never against Vegeta family just getting buffs. I would love if they would just give us a string, you know, a Dokkan Fest Super Saiyan God Vegeta, you know, a transforming Super Saiyan Trunks Dokkan Fest, right? A new Spirit Bomb Sword Trunks Dokkan Fest. Like, I'm okay with all that stuff. Really, I am. Oh boy, the cord. Well, here we are. Yeah, we've entered into this territory again. Oh, good. And then he's also over here on the Super Saiyan category team. I'll definitely take any buffs for that team. He's also on the Android Cell Saga team. Now, this is a team that really, really badly needs help, right? They got to go back to this arc, man, because this team is dead. And then finally, he is on the Gifted Warrior team, which is just a massive roster of characters, but it's useful to have extra options. So let me know what you guys think of this Vegeta. Again, I'm not really too impressed. I think he could have some limited use in Battlefield and Super Battle Road, but that's about it. He has one of the best looking stickers in the game, I'll give you that. But it sucks, because this guy, like, if they had made him the best of the Hero and Villain Extermination event EZAs, that would have been sick. And as a villain unit, like, villains need help always, so it would have been good, but I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch y'all next time.